I'm Nell Abram with FSRN Headlines. Protests continued today in Egypt, where President Mohamed Morsi has declared a state of emergency in 3 cities. At least 50 people have died during the past 5 days. In Mali, French-led forces took control of the Timbuktu airport today and continue to press Islamist militants from the city's center. As militants retreated over the weekend, they set fire to a library, destroying thousands of historic documents and manuscripts dating as far back as the 13th century. The U.S. has increased military support, adding aerial refueling to intelligence and evacuation efforts already in place. The United Nations says almost 250,000 people have fled the country, and another 150,000 are internally displaced by the violence. 7 garment workers in Bangladesh died in a factory fire over the weekend. All of the dead were female. The youngest was 15 years old. The fire broke out at the Smart Fashion Export Factory in Dhaka, where workers produce clothing for major European labels. As many as 450 workers were on the sewing floor in the second-story factory when the fire quickly spread. One of only 2 exits was locked. Passers-by heard screaming and broke through a window grate, allowing many trap workers to escape. In Detroit, a former Colombian auto worker has entered his 3rd month of a hunger strike. It's the latest in a campaign targeting General Motors for firing workers injured on the job. A new gun buyback program kicked off in Seattle today. Among the weapons turned in, a shoulder-fired rocket launcher. Mark Taylor-Canfield has more.
King County Executive Dow Constantine and Seattle Mayor Mike McGinn say the new gun buyback program is a direct response to recent incidents of gun violence in the U.S., including the latest mass shooting in Newtown, Connecticut last month. So far, more than 700 guns have been collected. Locally based businesses, including Amazon, are offering $100 gift cards to anyone turning in a rifle or handgun to police and $200 for assault weapons. Over $100,000 has been raised to fund the gun exchange. Hundreds of people have already participated in the program, and the Seattle Police Department reports that at one point on Sunday, 1 gun per minute was being turned in. One surprising result was the recovery of a rocket launcher. Police officials say the weapon will be returned to the U.S. military at Fort Lewis. All of the other weapons retrieved are scheduled to be melted down at a West Seattle steel factory. Mark Taylor-Canfield, Free Speech Radio News, Seattle.
For FSRN from Tampa, Florida, I'm Nell Abram.